How to Save My Marriage: 2 Secret Techniques. If you're wondering, how to save my marriage? Then you only have to look around you to remember the things you did together when you were first married or first dating. Are you still doing those things today? If you're trying to figure out, how to save my marriage, then chances are you're not. Marriages get into trouble for a variety of different reasons. There are affairs, lies, boredom, changes people go through that make them more or less appealing to each other, moves, children, jobs. All these things factor into a marriage and help determine whether it's healthy or whether you'll end up asking, how to save my marriage? If there have been affairs or serious betrayals and lies, then probably the best thing you can do if you want to save a marriage is to go to counseling. This isn't one of the secret techniques, but it's probably the only one that can really help once things like that have gone on. Through marriage counseling, you may be able to get at the heart of why there was cheating, and find ways to make sure it doesn't happen again. Counseling may also lead you to the painful decision that you don't want to remain in such a marriage where you may not be able to trust your spouse again or yourself, if you're the one who cheated. Sometimes marriage counseling is very painful while you're going, but once the painful things come out, it's like a wound that's been cleaned out. It can start to heal. The secret techniques aren't really secret either, but they might as well be because few people ever try them and instead do the exact opposite. The first thing you can do when you find yourself asking, how to save my marriage, is to simply leave your spouse alone. Enjoy some me time without your partner. It doesn't have to be for very long. It can be just a few days. Just make sure your partner knows that it isn't practice for splitting up, you're just giving him or her a little breathing room. Sometimes marriages suffer because spouses spend too much time together. If that's the case in your marriage, some time apart can be a very good thing. If the problem with the marriage is that you spend too much time apart already, then you can make a difference in your marriage by taking some initiative. Vow right now to make some changes, and go and schedule a weekend getaway for you both. If that's too expensive, plan an outing for the day. Or plan 3 hours of dinner and a movie where it's just the two of you, on a private and surprise date. You'd be surprised how these 2 secret techniques, when used at the appropriate times, can feel so good they'll take you from asking, how to save my marriage, to wondering why you hadn't been doing these things for several years. To learn exactly what to do and what to say, to get your ex-lover back in your arms, click the blue link in the video description box. Or type this URL in the address box of your browser. shortway2.com/xback. Learn exactly how to stop your breakup, divorce